Hadi bak maknajna, čao.
A je li gotiv? Kak paš peć? 1, 2, 3,
I look out the window and what did I see? Popcorn popping on the apricot tree. Spring has brought me such a nice surprise. Popcorn popping has been before my eyes.
My name is Brandona. I am from Gjakova. I'm 15 years old. I am volunteer in this program, Shropshire Music Foundation. She is my sister.
And I'm Jeridona, I'm 17 years old. I was born in Gjakova, where life's most difficult lessons were learned.
I was so scared because I was so young, and I remember when they stopped my father.
I remember something that really I always keep in my mind. When we went out of our garden, we heard, I told before that we heard some noises, and we saw the house burning, and we all, me and my sisters said that we want to go back and die with them because we don't need life without them. But my mom held up our hands and just keep walking.
That one smelled so strange. It wasn't really so, but it seemed to be. Popcorn popping on the apricot tree.
My name is Nita Bitsuri. I am from Kosovo, and the city where I live is Gjakova, and I am 20 years old. We had to live in one house with 37 people, and that with all of my cousins, and we had a basement where we would go and hide most of the time whenever we heard bombing or anything that was going on outside. We didn't leave the house. Everything that we had to eat was just stuff that we just bought, and we put it all together and shared with everyone.
We didn't see much because we couldn't go out, because if the service would find out that we were there, they would come and kill us too, just like they did with everyone. But as for me, myself, I did go out. I did go out 3 times, and my family was not happy with that, but I couldn't stay there. I wanted to know what was going on, and I wanted to know where my friends are, and so the service police stopped me, and they took me to this place, and they hit me and did all of that, but they didn't kill me, and they were drunk. Like one of them, I remember, asked me, where are you from? And I said, from Gjakova, and he said, why? And I didn't know what to say. So like, what do you mean, why? And so then he just slapped me, and so then I started walking back, and since the guy was drunk, he said, stop or I'll kill you. But as 18 years old, I didn't know what to do, but I just kept walking and being afraid and just waiting to hear the gunshot, but it just didn't happen, and thank God it didn't happen. But
I looked out the window and what did I see? Popcorn popping on the apricot tree. Spring has brought me such a nice surprise. Popcorn popping right before my eyes.
My name is Ali Shehu, and I'm from Gjakova. I'm 19 years old, and yeah, I lived here like my whole life. I was born in this town. You know, the Serbians got really mad and they started killing people, and they would go and knock on the door, and that's like the same night as when the bombing happened. They would go in my neighbor. They would go like and knock on the door because the police that were the guy that was killing them, he knew all their names because he was he worked for mailing something, and he would know everything. So he went in the houses and he would knock on the door and say, the name, and as soon as they opened the door, he would shoot them and kill them, like right away. That was like a nightmare for me.
If you go back to the breakup of the former Yugoslavia, I think there was a lot of speculation. A lot of well-meaning people really believed that, after 40 or 50 years of being forced to live together, that probably a lot of that old hatred had passed away. And you would think, well, once the dictator who was keeping all this under his thumb leaves the scene, things probably won't be too bad.